Well, thank you so much for joining me, guys. I'm Jaden. Nice to meet you guys.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh. Can you not see my hand, mate?
No, I can't see that.
I'm Jaden. Could you quickly introduce yourselves?
Oh, well, I'm Tiffany. This is my suit called Tiff. And that, she's a character I made like a few years ago, and then I decided to make a suit.
That's awesome. And who are you?
I'm Hotdog. Yeah, that's about it.
And I can see what you go hard on.
Yeah.
A lot of people, see furries and they go to the furry community, and I don't know. There's probably some stigma about that. Would you like to have a chance to make people have a different opinion on what it means to be part of the furry community?
It's mainly just like a lot of creativity, pretty much. Like a lot of people you meet in the community are very creative. Like they'll either do like art, music, they'll like make costumes and stuff. It's like pretty much that, and then it's like we just want to have like a fun time, essentially. We just want to bring joy to everyone.
That's awesome. What about yourself? What attracts you about the furry community?
I don't know. I guess the best way to put it is that you can either express who you are, you can maybe express who you want to be. I guess it's just a way of freedom of speech, like trying to be something, trying to be something more than what other people are seeing. And ultimately, I guess everyone just wants to be, accepted, welcomed.
Would you say the mask is on now, or would you say the mask is off at the moment? In the sense where you probably have more autonomy of your own personality and your own appearance.
I think in the metaphorical sense, I think me and the mask are pretty much the same. I've never thought of myself as much different from my character. My character was just supposed to be me, just as an animal, really. But it is pretty hot under here, so I think I prefer my normal face.
Understandable. So if you had to pick one or two, would you be in the same boat?
Yeah, I'd pick my own face. It's much easier to breathe.
How much of the manufacturing of your costumes have you guys done? And obviously designing your character as well.
So I made this suit myself, and then he commissioned his, but then I recently refurbed it. I gave it some new eyes, I gave it some hair, I fixed up the mouth a bit and all that. So he looks a lot better. He's a lot more lively now, which is great. So yeah.
That's awesome, yeah. Done a really good job.
Yeah, I don't really do anything in terms of building these things. I just wear them and make them look good.
Well, hey, you got to look good to wear the suit. That's important. Being good looking's a skill. That's what they tell the cameraman, that's for sure. He's a good looking bugger. How did you get involved inside the furry community and end up making your own suit, which is amazing, by the way. But how did that all come to play?
I know, I just started drawing a lot, and then I just started drawing animals, and then I was like, I just wanted my own character to draw, and animals were so much easier to draw than humans, so I'm like, yeah, animals are great. So I was like, I'll make my own character, good enough. And then it just evolved into this. It did. So yeah.
That's amazing. Wait, if you're better drawing humans, so would you be cosplaying? Would you be dressed up as a human instead? I know you.
Probably. I don't know. I'll probably do better cosplays.
For me, it was just sort of the people I knew, the people I started meeting after high school. Because after high school, a lot of people sort of went off and did their own thing. But I started meeting new people. I started coming to things like this, like Supernova, and that's how I started meeting other furries just in the world, in their little tightly knit groups. And it's just they got me into it from there. I just found it interesting what they were doing. I enjoyed doing art as well, and yeah, it just interests me. Something I got into. I didn't cosplay for very long before I started wanting to do this more, and I definitely prefer it. It's definitely more of a personal thing than cosplaying, because you go cosplaying and you're just dressing up as someone else. Yeah. But this, dressing up as me sort of thing. It's just always been interesting.
That sounds like a very, very special and very important, to have a community, to have a space where it's you get to really present yourself, and I guess you're with a bunch of other people that, feel the same way. Yeah, that's just incredible.
I've got very few friends that aren't furries these days. We all like the same thing, and it's just easy to associate, When you can come up to someone and know they already like the same stuff as you without even having to ask, it's just, I don't know, I guess it's helpful for making friends, that's for sure.
It's a great community. You get a bunch of friends and everything, and it's they have a main interest, and then you just find them sub-interests, like shows, games and stuff, and then it's you just make friends from there. So yeah, it's pretty great. So yeah, you just like sweat a lot and die.
Hey, you know, everything, you know, has its downsides. You got to make trade-offs somewhere. Oh, that's so awesome. Would you guys like to plug maybe your art or your Instagram?
Well, I've got my Instagram, which is just that hot dog panda. I don't think there's any capitals or space or anything. It's just that hot dog panda. That's where I put a lot of my stuff.
I wonder where you get hot dog panda from.
Yeah, I'm the hot dog panda. That's my thing.
Can you bring your hot dog up for the camera?
Well, this is my current one. I used to have a bigger one, but this one is actually a bag. So anything I bring my suit in, I can then wrap up and put in the bag, and then I'm set. I don't have to carry like suitcases or anything.
When it literally comes to hot dogs, it's how you use it. That's a bag. That's functional. It's not the size that matters.
My like Instagram, so Sarniewolf, and that's my main account. So yeah, it's like you'll see this suit, you'll see like my other 5. So yeah.
Other 5 suits.
One's retired because I couldn't see out of it, so I was like, yeah, that can sit in the closet and that.
It's been really, really awesome talking to you guys. Like, hope everything goes well, you know. And yeah, best of wishes. Is there anything your furries say to like end something?
420.
the 420 place it comes out.